I'm Stephanie Filardi. Welcome to Mind the Gap, the podcast. I believe many people fall short of living the life of their dreams simply because they get stuck in what I call the gap. The vision behind this podcast is to help you understand how to navigate the gap and in the process, awaken to the life that is waiting for you. It starts now. Let's go. Hi everyone, thank you for joining today. Let us begin with our 3 beautiful, bountiful, conscious breaths. See if you can take in a little bit more breath this time now that you've had so much practice. So when you're ready, inhale through the nose, fill up. Exhale out of your mouth, let it go. Release any tension in the shoulders and the neck. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release, letting everything go. And one more time. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Nice. I hope that you're using these conscious breaths throughout your day, It's a really powerful practice, as I've shared with you. And why is it powerful? Well, it connects us to our presence, and our presence is what makes us powerful. And what that means is that when there is perhaps a storm around you or life is swirling and twirling, doing its thing, that you are internally going slowly, that you're centered and you're able to make decisions that serve you. So based on that, I'm wondering how you are doing with your goal setting. So A, students have created their values, have set their goals, and have perhaps even taken some action steps. No, I'm kidding. You're all A students because you're listening to this. So goals. I shared with you on a previous episode on goals about my running story, how I said that I am not a runner. And my sister lovingly reminded me that I am. So this time, I want to talk with you a little bit more about what's new, what's going on, keep you motivated. And it comes from a story that I want to share with you. When I was running the other day, once again, putting a goal on the calendar to do the turkey trot in Long Beach, New York on November 24th. If you want to join, you know how to reach me. I was running slowly because I do not run fast, and I realized something profound. I realized that as I was running, I was starting to feel a sense of freedom because something had been troubling me. And that something was that I was trying to hold on to everything in my life. I was really been living the past few years going through, as I've shared, a lot of transitions, a lot of changes. And I noticed that sometimes when we are experiencing a lot of transitions and changes at once, even good ones, right? So it could be a job change, a move, a relationship change. It could also be things like loss. Is that sometimes when we have so many changes, there's so much uncertainty and it feels like our foundation is crumbling. So we try to hold on to everything. And that's what I was doing. And what I noticed is that as I was trying to hold on to everything, that I was ending up with nothing. Because it's impossible. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, all those ways, you cannot do it. So I love running not because it's easy, because it isn't. I will be honest with you. Running is not easy for me. It is hard. It is one of the hardest things that I do. And I choose to do it because of how I feel when I'm done and also how I feel during it. When I get these moments of absolute clarity because I'm disengaged from my phone, I run in silence. And I got this wisdom of like, wow, Stephanie, you've been trying so hard to hold everything. But you really, when you do that, you end up with nothing. So I want to share that with you because it connects to our values and our goals, and it really connects to the ability to discern what's important. So when we map out our 5 values and then we attach goals to that, we actually help ourselves by creating some sort of a structure. So structure for what our mind can focus on, right? What our emotions can focus on. And the truth of the matter is, time is limited. We only have 24 hours in a day. So it's not something we ever get back. And that's why a lot of times when I speak to you, I speak with a sense of urgency and passion because I do have a keen awareness of time. And at times it does make me a little bit, let's say, extra passionate and excitable about things because I do want to hold on to everything, but I realize that that's not possible. So just notice if that lands for you, if there's a way of living that you're engaging in right now where you feel like you're just trying to hold everything in its place. And sometimes that's really just human nature too. We resist change, even good change. But I encourage you to look at that if that's something that is familiar for you, that when we try to hold everything, we end up with nothing. So having said that, I promised to give you some updates on how the Prove It Health Challenge is going. And we're in our first week of cleansing and it's going really well. Again, something that's not always easy, right? When we decide to change our eating habits, which are very primal, it's not always a simple task, but all of us are sticking with it. We're beginning to feel energized and we're really learning our habits. And we're also learning that sometimes it does take a little bit of discomfort in order to achieve what we want to achieve. So many of you have asked me if I'm going to be running the Prove It Health Challenge again in the future. And the answer is yes. So after this cycle of 30 days is completed, which will be complete the first week of October, I will be inviting people to join in again if they wish to. And more information on that, you're welcome to email me if that's something you're interested in. And quite frankly, it's a program that you can do every quarter if you want to give yourself a seasonal reset or just in times when your life, when you really feel like you need a little bit more discipline and structure. So that's the update on the Prove It Health Challenge. And congratulations to all of you who are working it, who are doing it. It's really beautiful to see some of the results of people who actually started it earlier on their own, have lost an incredible amount of weight, feel energized. So it's really inspiring to see. So keep up the great work and thank you for your support and your trust with that. The other thing that I wanted to mention to you today is a little bit of information I want to give you about the power of visualization. And I'm going to be leading you through a quick practice of this. Again, connected to our values and our goals. Something that's really important in life is that if we really want to co-create or manifest or make something happen, it's important that we have a visualization of it in our mind's eye. It's a really powerful way to work energetically on actually making it come to fruition. And I did this when I was writing my book. I saw myself before I wrote the book, and as I was writing the book, I would take moments throughout the process to sit in meditation and visualize the book completed, to visualize myself speaking on a stage to people about the book, and also to visualize people really enjoying it, coming up to me and thanking me. So that ability to visualize is powerful. So we'll get to that in a moment. And part of the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I'm in the process of creating a new coaching program that's going to help give you some more support to create the roadmap to navigate not only the gaps in your life, but also to empower you and inspire you to find your voice. What is it that you want? To find your voice, to make your choices, and to really start putting into practice, to take action on things that matter to you. So it could be something connected to you're at a transition point, or maybe everything is going really well in your life, awesome, and you just need support about something else that you're trying to co-create, like a business. So stay tuned for more information about the coaching program that will be coming out. In the meantime, I want to lead you through a brief visualization practice. So if you're somewhere where you're not able to sit in stillness, that's okay. You can come back to this, but I encourage you to listen to the words so that by the time you do come back to it, when you do have about 5 minutes, that you can actually do the practice. So find yourself somewhere where you can sit comfortably without distraction. Do what you need to do to feel your body as you sit, and start to take a few breaths in through the nose. Exhale, let it go from your mouth. So do that 2 or 3 more times. So breathing in, filling up. Exhale, let it go. And as you allow the breath to travel in and out, do a quick scan of your body, just noticing if there's any place where you're holding tension, and see if you can let that go. So softening the shoulders, maybe lifting the chest, lengthening through the spine. So feel that the top of your head, the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky. And then feel your feet really grounded and rooted into the earth. So root down and also sit up straight, noticing the position of your hands. So you might want to have your palms either flat on your knees if you feel that you want a little bit more grounding energy, or if you feel that you're ready to receive and you want to do that, you can take your palms and face them up. So just resting the backs of your hands on your legs. So making sure that your physical posture is comfortable and supportive of this visualization journey that we will be embarking on. Continuing to allow the breath to go in and out, slowing it down, releasing anything of the past, releasing anything of the future, and giving yourself permission to be in the present moment to receive here. So what I'd like you to do as you continue to breathe in and out, again, eyes can be softly closed. I want you to connect to one of the values that you created. So connect to one of the values you created. And if you haven't, now's your time. So what is one thing? So I'm going to give an example to lead you through this. So say it's your heart's desire is to have a thriving relationship. That you really, at this stage of your life, either you're looking for a new relationship or it's an existing relationship, and you really want it to be amazing, epic. You want to feel connected with each other. You want to feel loved. You want to feel heard. You want to feel fulfilled and supported and have fun. A really true partnership where you feel the other person has your back, where they allow you to be who you are and you allow them to be who they are. There's trust, there's affection, there's attention, there's appreciation. They're all of the qualities that make up an adult relationship. So in your mind's eye, that's one example, but in your mind's eye, that's the level of detail that I want you to create about whatever the thing is that is important to you, whatever that value is. So really be specific in your mind's eye. Now, as you do that, it's important not to, unless there is a specific person, if you're using a relationship or a specific thing, if there's a specific thing, then that's okay. But if not, if that thing or that person is not yet in your awareness, that's okay. Just begin to connect into the feeling of it. And everyone now begin to connect into the feeling of it. So in your mind's eye, I want you to see yourself having that thing or that relationship, whatever it is that is important to you, that value. I want you to, in your mind's eye, see it. So connect to your senses fully. Visualize it. Are there colors? What does it look like? So really connecting into the seeing, and then hear. What do you hear? If it's a relationship, do you hear laughter? Do you hear words of love and kindness? How does it feel? What does it feel like in your body? Does it feel expansive and open, exciting, freeing? So connecting into as best you can, visualizing. So having the image in your head, in your mind's eye of whatever this is, that it has come true, and now connect fully into the emotional aspect of it. So embody it as if it's already happening. Continue to allow the image to unfold, to change, to shift if it does. Go deeper into it. So really feeling if there's a sensation on your skin, if there's a smell, if there's a taste, a sound. Feel it in your body. Embodying this beautiful visualization of this thing that's important to you, this thing, whether it's a relationship, a home, a great job, adventure, doesn't matter, vibrant health. Picture yourself fully, completely, using all of your senses. So for the next minute, I will be silent as you continue to deepen that image and deepen the embodiment and the feeling of that. So gently begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to reflect on that visualization journey, on your ability to not only visualize, also your ability to embody, to feel in this moment. Because something powerful happens when you begin to train your mind, your imagination, to visualize the success you are seeking. You start to attune your body energetically to that success. You start to change your vibration and you begin to attract it. That's why oftentimes you see people who are successful surrounding themselves with people who are successful. And people who are successful continue to be successful because it works at the level of the energetic. And at the same time, it also works because it helps us feel better. And when we can embody and feel the success, we naturally give ourselves an energetic boost and give ourselves the ability and opportunity to take action with maybe a little more confidence, a little more excitement. So that's the practice. And you can do this visualization practice daily. There was a period of my life where I was doing it daily when I was really clear on what it is that I wanted and I was ready and I did it and it happens. It works. So I encourage you, use it to the degree that serves you. Use it, use it, use it. And remember, trying to hold on to everything, we end up with nothing. As always, questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to email me. Thank you for listening, for engaging, for visualizing. Speak with you soon. Let's go.